Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. In a world where we often conform to the expectations of others, this story serves as a reminder that sometimes we need to step out of the crowd to discover our true selves. So join us as we unravel the fable of a lion cub raised by sheep and the transformative moment that changed everything. Stay tuned to explore the depths of self-realization and ask yourself, have you been conditioned to live up to or down to the expectations of other people around you? Let's find out together. There's an ancient story about a lion cub who was separated from his deceased mothers right after his birth. A crowd of sheep came upon him, and since he was so small and frail, they adopted him. They nourished him and weren't afraid of him at all. The tiny cub had no idea who he really was. He assumed he was a sheep because that's all he saw. He grew up walking among the sheep, eating what they ate, being afraid of what they feared. Sheep never walk alone. They always crowd around each other. They are afraid to be alone because it's dangerous to be alone. Lions never walk in a crowd. They always walk alone. They have a big territory. Lions are not afraid. This little cub grew and grew and had no idea who he really was. He became larger and larger, but the sheep were used to him and were not afraid. Although he was a strange sheep to them, he was still a sheep. He liked to be in the middle of the crowd so he could feel safe. He never roared like a lion, because if you don't know you're a lion, how can you ever roar? One day, an old wise lion came upon this crowd of sheep. He couldn't believe he saw a young, huge lion in the middle of the sheep. The old lion ran into the crowd of sheep. The sheep scattered and panicked. The young lion tried to make scared sheep noises. The old lion, with great effort, caught the young lion and dragged him from the crowd. The young lion was crying, resisting and thinking he was going to die. The old lion dragged him to a pond and asked him to look in where they were both reflected. Suddenly, there was a transformation. The young lion realized the sheep was not a reality. It was a false idea, programmed by his society. The young lion lifted his head, and a great roar was heard for miles around. The old lion said, "My work is done. Now you know who you really are." In this profound story of the lion cub, we've learned the powerful lesson of self-realization. The cub, raised among sheep, discovered his true identity as a lion through an encounter with an old and wise lion. He roared, breaking free from the expectations and limitations of the crowd. Now, it's your turn to ponder. Have you been conditioned by the expectations of others? This story reminds us that it's never too late to embrace our true selves. If you found this story inspiring, please like, share, and subscribe for more engaging content. Keep exploring and stay true to your own unique roar.